Good morning. It is Saturday. I'm so impressed with all of you who decide to hop on and play with us today on a Saturday morning. I know Joan has already been out on the town having a good time. She's been to the farmer's market. She's been on the dog walk. She's back at home and popping on to play with us. But it's the last day of BOGOs today. Quick business things. Today is July 24th. If you are watching this on replay, no worries. There's going to be great education in here. However, if you are wanting to take advantage of today's BOGO deal, you're going to want to go ahead and go on to follow one of the links that we have set up for you if you're watching on YouTube, follow one of those links to order. If you're watching on Facebook, you likely already have an account and you know what to do. Go in. You need to process it before 11:59 tonight. You cannot save it in your LRP to process even tomorrow. You will miss out, okay? One little note there that a lot of people get confused by is, yes, it will say Aromatouch is saved to your cart for tomorrow, and you'll think that you're good to go. It might even have a picture of the Fennel in the thing. However, if you don't process it today, tomorrow, you're just going to get Fennel, or excuse me, you're just going to get Aromatouch. You're not going to get Fennel. And unfortunately, as much as I wish there was something I could do for us to be able to help you with that situation, there isn't. That is the hard, fast rule. There are zero exceptions. Even if your credit card is weirdly declined or something happens, once 11:59 comes, it's over. Today, we are going to talk about Aromatouch and Fennel. I really want to be sure that we're also touching on the fact that we have the BOGO box for you guys, okay? If you've been watching, or you have been, lurking about and you've been considering, you now know every oil that you're going to get, all 12 oils in this box, and you're going to get it for $170. If you are a member, you're going to get points back if you do it on LRP. Look at you, Joan. Yes, right? If you are not a member, this is the most exciting thing. I say member, but basically that just means that you have access to order at 25% off for an entire year. So when you follow one of the links that we have down below, let's say you're on YouTube and you're going to follow that link. If you need a link, reach out. You have our email addresses right there in our little boxes, our little Brady Bunch boxes, right? All you do is go in, click the link. You get the BOGO box, and then you have a whole entire year of access to 25% off at no additional cost to you or anything. No obligation, no cost. You're going to have that for yourself to take advantage of it at any time. So I think that's amazing. In addition to that, because, I don't know, I think doTERRA's drunk or something. They just keep on giving us all these great deals. You're going to get 50 doTERRA dollars in your account to use anytime during this year as well. It lasts for a year. So great time to take advantage of that. Enough business. Let's talk about some Aromatouch, people, right? Is everybody loving? I know we are big Aromatouch fans at our household. This is the massage blend, right? We touched on it briefly on Monday because we knew this was in the box. It does more than relieve pain. It does so much more. It relieves everything that surrounds the challenges of pain, the experience of pain. So in other words, the emotional aspects, the anxiety that comes with chronic pain or pain. I hear doggies very loudly, wagging tails and breathing. There you go. Although I love it. Hi, is that Bear? Hi, Bear. Anyway, So who would like to share on some Aromatouch? Go ahead and unmute or hit us with it. You don't have to be muted, Diana. You have a headset.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So we have Aromatouch, and I have this everywhere. So I was really excited to get this because I have it like in my bedroom, in my workspace, everything. It's all around because it's so helpful for me. I'm having an issue with the nerve in my leg that goes all the way down to my foot, and this is the only thing that just really helps me to feel better with that. Like that, just like I feel tingling, I feel, pain. I feel also like kind of like electric shock sometimes with it. And it's just so unpleasant. So Aromatouch has to be with me or else I'm just like not very bearable to be around. So for me, that's really just a huge, like, just having that blend, and it's already pre-blended. I don't have to look up anything or try to figure out what I need to do. And it's so cooling too. So when this is like the hottest time of the year here in New Mexico, and so it's like you're just happy to have any kind of like relief, and the cooling oils of that are in here, you're just like, oh, thank goodness. I don't have to freak out.
Yeah, I have a testimony from my uncle with this Aromatouch. He had to have a shunt put in his brain to drain his fluid, and because of that and multiple surgeries, he lost feeling in his feet and legs. And so, like when you're walking around the house, he always had to wear shoes because he could bump into something and cut his foot open and wouldn't even know it, right? And so my aunt got this, and they started applying it to his legs, and he got feeling back.
Yeah, I've heard that neuropathy, I know we're trying to be, compliant, but it's fantastic for that, putting it on the bottoms of feet as a support, and having something that you can use every day, all the time, is really, really important. So many of the other solutions are things that you really, over a long period of time, could be less advantageous for other reasons, right? Other side effects and things. But you're going to get great relief with Aromatouch for that. Just to highlight really quickly, inside of this blend, we have cypress, peppermint, marjoram, which, relief, right? Basil, grapefruit, and lavender. So that, the cypress in there, we talked about cypress earlier too, about pain earlier this week. If you could do the combination of the oils that we had in the BOGO box on Tuesday's special, which was our deep blue, our cypress, and our lemongrass, and then you bring in Aromatouch, you've really got everything that, and then frankincense, of course, that we have on one of our other days. Again, if you get the box, you get all of these. You're really set up, right? You're really set up for great support for pain. I did want to throw out too, if you are with us on Facebook or YouTube, to comment in the chat or in the comment section, and we'll address any questions you have. And we did add the free ebook to the chat section there on YouTube, and I'll put it in the group, obviously, on Facebook.
I love that ebook because it really breaks down every oil, about the benefits, how to use them, where they come from. So if you have any doubts about getting any of these oils, check out that ebook, and then you'll see that it is such a advantageous bargain to just get the box. And I'm surprised the box is still available.
But first, just get the box and then look at the ebook, because then your box will be on its way to you, and you can go crazy with it with your ebook.
I love those ebooks. I keep them. I have a little folder on my desktop, on my laptop here, that I just keep those ebooks up, mostly because they're fantastic for recipes. Different recipes and different DIYs and different references. And when I'm kind of looking for some creativity, a little bit of inspiration, I go back through them, and they're fantastic. So obviously, when you get started with us, if you don't already have your own, oils coming your way, you're going to we do send you a really great guidebook as part of our welcome package. That's a normal thing for a wellness advocate to do. And so you're going to have information. But in the meantime, to have an ebook that is specific to the exact oils that you have coming to you, it's like the perfect start, right? You don't want to see all the other stuff. You're not ready for that yet. You just want to know what's in your box. And the ebook is great for that. So yeah, really great free resource to use. Okay, so emotional benefits of Aromatouch. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, you guys. It's been a long week. We still have more wonderful therapeutic benefits. One that comes up a lot in our Q&A is where your legs don't settle down at night. You can fill in the blank on what that is called, where people have a sort of issue with that, right? Aromatouch is one of the number one go-to blends to help support that and to give relief for that. And if you are someone who struggles with this, you know, right, that it's disturbing your sleep, which, you know, all of the repercussions, and maybe your partner's sleep, like all of the sort of repercussions of that are pretty harsh. So Aromatouch just on your knees, on your legs, fantastic for that. Anyone else have a therapeutic benefit? Go ahead, Joan.
I'll talk about it.
I just wanted to mention that oh, go ahead, Joan.
Go ahead, Joan.
So for me, the way that I'm using it primarily is, you know, I do circuit training, which is a pretty intense workout, quick but hard. And I use it sort of as a massage relief, especially neck and shoulders up here, sort of the, you know, backs of my shoulders right up in here. And what I found too is that you really do. I mean, honestly, get the box, because with the box, you can just make an amazing blend of it to have for you. You've got the deep blue, the lemongrass, put all of that in and just massage it in. And then I'm finding that it's a really, really lovely self-care Sunday night before bed to sort of really set you up for a great night's sleep before starting your work week. If you have any issues around like a lot of people do, sort of like, oh, the weekend's over, now I have to go back to work, whatever, you may not sleep as well. Try that. Just massage it in, really here in your neck and shoulders, back of the neck, do your feet, and then settle into bed. I'm loving that.
Yeah, everyone here except for Joan, I think, is Aromatouch certified. Am I right? Have all done the Aromatouch certification. If you're not familiar, there's a specific type of massage that you can do that is absolutely glorious. Okay, I was very smart, and my husband and I got certified at the same time, so that I am not the only giver of the love in my household, right? And so it is it's impactful for so many reasons. But the Aromatouch, it's called the Aromatouch massage, right? There's a hand massage, there's a back massage, neck and back. It is so soothing. It helps so much with healing for pain, also with supporting immune, improvement. I lost my vocabulary for a minute there. But it's fantastic. If you want to look into it, Tammy, am I right? Didn't they come out with a new website that you can actually visit that has a lot of great information? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the address off the top of my head. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll find it and put it in the chat.
All right, perfect. Thank you. But it is wonderful. If you have anyone in your life, we mentioned this on Monday, who is in the hospital where they are just having some pain, they need some soothing touch, right? Touch is so healing in so many ways. We have done this in the past where we will go to like senior living, homes and just do the hand massage. And their hearts are just so filled because of the oil, because of the Aromatouch and how soothing it is, but also just because of the touch. Because so often they're just missing the idea of just being touched. And of course, the conversation that you have while you're doing so. It's a quick. You can do it super quick. The hands you can do in 5 minutes. The back, what do you think, guys? I think I like a good 20 minutes, but you could certainly do it faster. But check that out if you're getting a hold of the Aromatouch. Golly, I tell you, a week. Okay, it's been a week. BOGO week is rough. Diana, what do you have for us on? Because the emotional benefits are huge, and I think a little bit of that when we're talking about doing like the hand massage, you're getting the aromatic benefits of everything as well. So, what are some of the benefits that we've seen on the emotional side?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd like to reiterate that a lot of people don't know what Aromatouch is, and they're always just like, what is Aromatouch? I don't understand what that is, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a blend, and they formulated it to help with a specific physical need, but then or a multitude of physical things, but they, found out that it always ends up being more than the sum of its parts. And in that way, it is able to really just help you and support you in just all these different levels, right? So it's not just one oil, it's a blend of oils, and it really just helps you to relax, to calm down, just like Joan was talking about. And really, if you take that self-care of yourself, you can prepare yourself for, actually getting back to where you need to be, right? Getting back to who you are inside, that core of you. So, we all get tense, we all get stressed, and in our culture, we seem to value saying, oh, well, I don't need that much rest, or I can handle it. You don't need to be tough, you don't need to be strong in this way. This isn't something that you should do. This takes years off your life when you cannot deal properly with your stress, or you cannot manage your stress. So you really need to be able to use your Aromatouch to, get all the benefits. So being able to allow flow, in life, not resistance, being able to move in harmony with your body and your mind together, being able to be more flexible, being able to be open, in your mind and your heart, to being comforted, to being, not the one who has to handle everything all the time. So Aromatouch is there for you in that way. It's a big support. And if you get it, like Joan said, just a little bit of carrier oil, and it's going to last you quite a long time and bring you so many wonderful things. Plus, you can also add it to your diffuser. So you can add this to the diffuser. It's all pre-blended, and your house is going to smell like a spa. So yeah, I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend that you get back to your own, care of yourself, because you deserve it, and the world deserves that version of you.
I love that. You're so right. And it absolutely smells like a spa in the diffuser, guys. It absolutely smells, I love it in the bedroom because it does. It smells like you're entering like this luxurious spa, space that, yeah, you know how that is. You walk into a space like that, or even a store sometimes, how the scent can just, you're like, ooh, I like this space. Yeah, I feel good in here. That's how the Aromatouch is in the diffuser. It's awesome.
So I'll jump in because, again, right. So this week I have a couple of oils that I just never use in my diffuser. And now I'm going to start using in my diffuser, right? Because I use them for other therapeutic things instead, right? But now the Aromatouch, and I'm just going to say another shout out for the pilot and for those people who won pilots this week, right, in our fabulous drawings. So if you don't do this yet, here's what I do. I actually, when I go in to take a shower, I have a pretty small bathroom, so it really works well. And I put in really, I've been using most eucalyptus and wild orange, maybe breathe, right? But I'm going to try, next time I'm showering, I'm going to put the Aromatouch in my pilot, right? And take that in and put it in your bathroom and get it going, like maybe before, shut the door, let it run for a little bit before you go in to take your shower and do your other things, and, to get ready in the bathroom. And it like turns your bathroom into a spa. It's fantastic. Don't forget to carry that pilot around with you everywhere you go.
Yeah. And you can also put a drop like in your shower, and then as you shower, it'll steam up. That's wonderful too. I love doing that.
Yeah. Do you guys remember we used to make them a lot? I need to do some of these, because this is something I can even do when we're traveling, like in the RV, is do the shower melt. Make some shower melts, which is basically baking soda and the oil kind of pushed into like a mold of some sort, and you let it dry, or it doesn't really dry, but you know what I mean?
Ice cube mold.
Yeah, an ice cube mold, exactly. You can even get cute little silicone, whatever, But you just throw one on the bottom of the shower, and man, it kind of just dissolves and releases throughout the shower. Not to mention, a little baking soda is good for the feet, so you're good there. But it's easy, so easy. I'm so excited about, I don't think we've ever had Aromatouch as part of a BOGO. I could be wrong, but I feel like this one is really a special oil. You know, am I wrong? Diana's laughing. She's like, it was last weekend. No,
Right? No, I feel like
I
it
don't think it
was, but
has.
I feel like I would like to also reiterate the fact that, like, I know Susan would recommend putting this in a foot bath, and I have a foot
Yeah.
bath now because I just don't want to, one, waste all that water, but also just, create this whole production of it is just like sometimes too much for an evening, but you really need a second to like give yourself a
Hmm.
second. So I have a little foot bath. It's super economical, saves water, and I bet Aromatouch is going to be amazing in there. I've been doing individual oils, and now I'm just like, no, I don't need to do that. I can do my Aromatouch. And also just reiterate that if you take care of your feet, you take care of your entire body, and people do not take enough time to care for their feet. If you can create a routine where you take care of them on a nightly basis, they're carrying you around all day long and they're taking a lot of abuse. They're holding up your entire weight all day and propelling you around. You need to give them a second and just rub your feet, take care of them, moisturize them, put some Aromatouch on there, and just really give them some attention. And you'll see that overall, you won't end up as an older person with really, all these problems that you have to go see a
Yeah.
podiatrist for. So, yeah, work on your feet, people. Aromatouch
Yeah.
can
Well,
help.
and mobility issues in general, right? That stem from our feet not being healthy, radiates to the knees, to the hips, to the back. We've seen it so many times. Yeah, just taking care of yourself, guys, right? And this is a great way to do. I am so in love. You are either, it's kind of like cilantro, right? You're either a person who just loves the smell and the taste of fennel, or you're kind of not, right? It's kind of like that black licoricey, situation that people get all worked up over. It's like, okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, number one, digestion, right? You're going to get a 15 mil here, which is fantastic. It's not a 5, it's a 15 mil bottle of fennel. It is going to last you. Yes, see, Joan and I, right here, right? Feeling the fennel love. It is, I find it intoxicating. I love this. In the diffuser, oh my God, it is clean and crisp, but it just has that familiar scent that I find so satisfying. But let's talk about some health benefits. Digestion, number one, right? Put it in your water, put it in your belly button. I know, trust me, just do it. I've said it a million times. I think I'm crazy now. I'm fine with that. You're going to be texting and saying, okay, dang girl, what the heck is going on with that, right? It's in our DigestZen blend. It is just a fantastic oil for anything digestive. Another great use that I think is amazing is if you are a nursing mother and you have a low milk supply, okay, which is really stressful if you have ever been through something of this nature. And these days it seems even more so. There's so much pressure, there's so much anxiety surrounding, and all of those feelings of pressure and anxiety, guess what they do? They decrease your milk supply, right? So a great tip is right after nursing, not right before, is to go ahead and take a little fennel and actually massage it around just outside of the areola, just right outside of that area. You want to do it right after nursing because that gives you X amount of time before baby's on there. It's not going to hurt baby, but so much of it will have dissipated, and it will help to support and improve naturally your milk supply. So I think anything that helps, a young mother with that journey is a game changer, right? So, how about you guys? What are some favorite tips and tricks on fennel?
Just women's health in general. There's so many applications of fennel to women's health. It helps you with your monthly cycle when you have, you're just not feeling great, right? You're feeling grumpy, you're feeling down, and you're having, cramps and stuff like that. it just really supports that, and it supports you emotionally as well. It's interesting because Fennel brings like a flow into, sorry, but it brings like a flow into like your system, so that your system, instead of being kind of stuck and stagnating and holding on to water or stuff, you're able to kind of work through all of that. And all of those things happen to us during our life as women, whether or not we're menstruating or not. So we just end up with these cyclical things where we feel like we just need a little support, and Fennel is great for that. So that is something that yeah, I love it for that. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
I like to use it when my fur babies get a little stinky. Just rub a little bit on their belly and whoo, no problem.
You mean from gas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not just from needing a bath. Just to clarify. Yeah.
Yeah, gas.
Perfect.
Or even bad breath. One of them, Bear, likes to lick it off my hand, so it helps his breath be a little bit fresher. So, and I also love
you got big dogs too.
Yeah, in the ebook they have a wonderful raw vegan veggie dip recipe using the fennel.
Ooh. Oh, we need to make that. So guys, if you're local, we're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and if you are local, we'd always have in the past done a big BOGO, post-BOGO party, right? A BOGO celebration where we get together, we do DIYs to help you to figure out how to use all your oils. We do recipes, we do all these fun things. So reach out to us if you're a part of our team or want to be a part and want to come to this event. It's a lot of fun, and we are having one coming up in just a few short weeks. It's hard to find a location these days because of what's happening in the world, but we're working on it. And absolutely, I think we need that dip to be, because I want to taste that so bad. I like that you said that, Diana. That really kind of brought it all together, that it supports flow, because it's really good, like we said, for milk supply, really good for menstrual. It's good for perimenopausal and menopausal discomfort or issues that are people, the fluctuations that come. Good for flatulence, both in humans and dogs. It has all of these wonderful benefits. I'm just looking over here. I like also that it's great for colic. Okay. It's, again, if you've ever been in that situation, right, you're going to want to dilute. Remember, that's not making it weaker. It is expanding the absorption time, which is giving smaller people the ability to not kind of get hit with it all at once. You're going to dilute really heavily, but then you're going to do a little tummy massage, right? And help support relief, get that flow going again, because that's the issue there, right? It's just build up. Anyway, so
I have one more. If what fennel, because it has like a little sweet flavor to it, if you're trying to cut back on the sweets that you eat, you can actually put a drop of fennel. You can put it in your water, or if you like the flavor of licorice, and that will fulfill it. You could even take a little toothpick. You know how, remember the cinnamon toothpicks they used to do? You could do it with the fennel, and then that fulfills that sweet craving, so you don't go eat a cake, and and then it's so much better for you. So there you go.
It does do that.
Yeah.
It satisfies that, right? Those cravings.
Yeah, and in other cultures, people do use the fennel much more for like oral health things and like breath freshening, and put that in, like they have mouth rinses and stuff with that. Or chew the fennel, after a meal to help us with digestion, or so yeah, it's great for exactly for that. But what else I found? Getting unblocked, in this area here, and any kind of like, say if your throat, or if your throat feels like you just can't seem to clear it, the fennel really gets that thickness of the mucus to, thin down and just really clear out of there. So I love it for that too. But it's just amazing. It's amazing how you can do so much.
See, it's Friday, and I just remembered I have banners made for these things, and I forgot to put them up. But there you go. There's our little Fennel. That's what we're talking about right now. I was like, well, crap, I'll put it up. Yeah, it is for drainage, right? I love it. It's just, I used to have a real problem. So, godsend for me. Oh, sorry. I was a person who regular toothpaste made me really nauseous. Right? I don't know, like meaning like Crest, over the counter, whatever toothpaste. So I turned a very, very, very long time ago to another brand that made a Fennel toothpaste that was my go-to because I could brush my teeth, but I didn't get the nausea that came along with doing so. And that was like a game changer for me. But then when I found doTERRA's toothpaste and found out it was even less, it had less, it was healthier for me. Okay. It had less things in it that were not good for me. I'll leave it there. I don't have that problem anymore because our toothpaste, it has more of a clovey cinnamon flavor to it. Now the new one does lean a little bit more minty, you know, which I know a lot of people that should soothe, but I don't know what it is. It would always give me, I would always I would have to wait until like 10 o'clock to brush my teeth. If I brush my teeth first thing in the morning, it made me nauseous. So if you have that problem, and you don't have our toothpaste, add a little Fennel. Do a Fennel mouthwash, okay, which is just going to be a couple drops of Fennel to some water, put it in, swish it around. I mean, you can swallow it because it's perfectly fine, but if not, just swish it around, you know, and rinse your mouth with it, and it'll decrease that reaction if you're having that problem, which I know is a weird one, but it kind of sucks if you're a person who had, you know, back when I used to have to get up really early and run off to school or run off to work. It was always like, I'm going to have to like eat a piece of bread or something because I brushed my teeth. Anyway, all right. So let's talk emotional benefits, right, of Fennel, besides just, you know, brushing your teeth.
Yeah, it's the oil of responsibility. So we have relaxation with the Aromatouch, and we have responsibility on the other hand, which is really interesting, right? So, you know, if you have a weakened sense of self and life is kind of, you know, feeling not that interesting to you, you're not that engaged, this is perfect for you to reignite your passion and also just to take ownership of your choices and, you know, reach out for life again, right? Life is not too much for you. You can handle it. And so, yeah, it's that internal integrity and being able to accept that, you know, other people's judgments are not, you know, needing to take over your life. You don't need to worry about that. You can come back and, you know, listen to your body, listen to what is going to be good for you, and really just begin again to take care of yourself, because a lot of us, you know, we're coming back into that season again, and we were really numbed out, and we were really, you know, just kind of separate, right? We weren't thinking, looking into our needs or how we were feeling. We were just kind of like, you know, oh, it doesn't matter, you know. But now that we're out in the open again, and we're coming out and, you know, seeing people again, we're realizing, you know, I really did let myself go here. I need to get it together. So this helps to support that in a good way, you know, in a healthy way, not like a pressuring and judging way, but, you know, so it's really wonderful. Fennel's really great for that. So you
So
guys
another
feel
one
like
to add,
that too?
yeah, so another one to add to your diffuser, Joan. So good, so good. So anyone have anything else to add on Fennel? Besides, I will throw out there, go to the doTERRA blog. So in other words, just go to doTERRA.com, and then in the search bar on the website, put in Fennel, and you'll see it, like three like little bubbles will come up. One will be like the product, one will be blog, and one will be like other. I can't remember exactly. Click on blog. There's great recipes in there. Really good recipes for DIYs as well as food, and the other also. And you'll find some wonderful information in there as to even more ways to use your Fennel and unlock all of the deliciousness that it is. Okay, so I think we can wrap this up. It has been an awesome week. If you have any questions at all, let me turn off this banner situation here so that you can see our names and our email addresses. Reach out to us. We are a super casual group of folks who are just here to answer your questions. We will simply answer your questions and let you know your options. And then the ball's in your court, right? Because it all comes down to a link. If you already know that you need to get these things, the links, if you're on YouTube, are down below. If you're on Facebook, you already know how to reach us. Just message us and we will send those links your way. I cannot say enough about this box for this week and the value that it is. I mean, you know, you've got 6 videos to watch that will help you to figure out if these are things you need in your life. Go back through, check them out. If you are new to finding us, please check out our other videos. I think we have almost 50 now on our channel that are all just solutions. We teach 3 classes a week, and they are all open to our members. So come on out, visit with us. We're here for you, right? Anyone have anything to add? 11:59.
I just wanted Joan to remind us of the value of all the things we get in the box and like how much she calculated it all out to be.
Oh, nice.
I actually did not calculate it. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It's $400. I think I've read.
It's crazy, right? I think we've had it posted or it's been in the Facebook group or something, but it is crazy. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Diana. I did what I did calculate out is it's not right. It's Saturday morning. It was a long week, and I've had 1 cup of coffee and I'm running around the farmer's market. Basically, what happens with the right? It's $170 for this box. You get 12 oils. It's $14 a bottle. So that's where, I mean, that's insane, right? Especially when you think about, right, some of my all-time favorites, look at that Immortelle, which, I mean, how much is Immortelle normally? Like 65, 70 bucks for this? So you get this in the box, you're basically getting it for $14. You know, you've got the Frankincense Touch. That's a $45 roller. And you're basically getting it for 14 bucks. So it makes so much sense to get the box because, and as Carrie has mentioned a couple of times, right, it is a box filled with oils you will use. It's not weird oils. It's not an oil that you're like, I might use a drop of that once or twice a year, right? For this one recipe or something. These are oils that you're going to use in your home for your health, for your emotional well-being, for your pets, for your household cleaning, all of that stuff. You're going to use these oils all the time. So Trixie got her box. So she just commented, yay, 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 yay. Yeah, it's an amazing box. The value is incredible. Go get it. You still can do it today. And as Diana said, right, now we all know, we know every oil that's in it. There's no mystery, right? So if you're holding back thinking, well, I don't know, there might be oils I don't want. Now you know all the oils. There's no excuse. Grab the box. It's truly the best value.
Plus, you get 2 exclusive oils that you cannot buy, and that's the clementine and the kumquat. So that in itself is a bonus.
And those are some serious game changer oils. Like they're not just kind of like, those are amazing oils, those 2. And we really kind of drilled down on those this week. I did just post again in the chat there for YouTube, the ebook. Check that out. Trixie, you got your box. I know you already know so much about your oils, but go ahead and check that out and use up those recipes, guys. Come out, join us if you're local and you want to come to our little post-BOGO bonanza, whatever you want to call it. Come out and play. Reach out to us and we will get that information to you. But yeah, 11:59 tonight. Limit on the boxes is 3. You can get up to 3. Limit on today's Aromatouch is 3. So technically, yes, you could go on today and order 3 boxes and 3 Aromatouch and get such a crazy deal. So yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing, guys. Check out all of our classes. Check out all the videos that you can find on our channel. Come out and play with us if you're in the area. If you're interested in joining the Facebook group, it is Raven's Nest Essentials members and friends. Reach out, let us know. I think I have a question there, like, how'd you hear about us? Let us know this is how. But yeah, have a great weekend. It is beautiful right now in Albuquerque. I got a shout out to Tucson because my husband was like losing his mind because apparently the high today in Tucson, Arizona is 79 degrees and it's July. So those people are dancing in the streets. I got to tell you, have some fun over there, do some gardening, whatever, but have a great time. Thank you for joining us this whole week. We love you all. It's been a blast. We will see you on Monday. If you are on our YouTube channel, check out on Monday. Diana's class from this last Tuesday is posting Early Bird Monday morning. This is all about reemerging, reconnecting, reimagining in this new version of sort of like how we're all kind of coming out of our little shells right now. All of the emotional aspect of that journey and tools. It's just like recipe to help out with. And yay, we all want to say hello to Miss Sue Ellen from Ohio. Hello, Miss Sue Ellen. I'm so glad that you're here. So glad that you got to come out and play with us. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. It's been awesome this week. I'm going to miss, this is my favorite part of BOGO week is our brunches every day. I'm going to miss all your little faces. So have a great one, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Bye. Bye, Sue Ellen.
Bye.